What's going on, guys? Knogginator here, back in another video. This is going to be a very quick video, but I have a very cool announcement that just came out 2 hours ago. Codemasters basically announced and put out a trailer of a new Grid game. Now, it looks like it's just called Grid, so it's not like a Grid like the next one. So it's just Grid. That's just what we're going to call it. We're going to call it Grid 2019 until we figure out what to actually name this. But yeah, it's a brand new Codemasters game. Codemasters, the people that have made all the grids before and Autosport, and the games that I play the most out of this company would be the Formula 1 games. But Grid has always been a fun arcade type of racer that is easy to do. It's always fun, has cool tracks and cool cars. So basically, it's a brand new Codemasters game, and it will be coming out on September 13th of 2019 on basically everything: PC, PS4, and Xbox. There will be a standard edition and an ultimate edition. There will be seasonal rewards here and seasonal updates. I'm getting all this from DJkustoms.com. I'll go ahead and leave that in the description so you guys can read up on this as well. Everything I'm getting in this video is from here. So basically, it is the 4th game, so it's not Grid 4, it's just Grid, like I said before. And basically, the main idea is that we're going to be able to invite our players to take wheel-to-wheel action-packed races on 4 continents. In the streets of the most famous cities or legendary circuits. 4 continents. Does that mean we're getting America, Europe, like the area of Japan, aka Asia, or maybe Antarctica? That'd be cool too. So 4 continents, a lot of different areas, including cities and circuits. So I hope we get some type of Japan in this game, as well as maybe Norway with a lot of the winding roads. But let's talk about the vehicles here. We're going to be seeing a whole bunch of different vehicles, including GT vehicles, touring vehicles, stock muscle cars, super modified, and more. And there's basically a lot of different cars here. We've already seen in the trailer that I'm showing now, we've got a lot of the different Porsche touring cars, and we're going to have these different muscle cars, and these NASCARs is what I'm getting from stock muscle cars here. And then we look at the type of racing, and this also proves the NASCAR form of things. We'll be seeing oval tracks, which is nice, circuits, street racing, hot laps, point-to-point races, and world time attack. So it looks like we're going to have a lot of content in this game, which is really nice. So their statement here: Grid promises to offer a perfect balance between risk and reward that will satisfy all types of players. The handling is said to be incredibly responsive, and the learning curve will allow arcade players as well as sim fans to take as much pleasure as possible. So this sounds like a sim arcade game, but more on the arcade side. So it's not going to be as simulation as Forza, but it seems to be a little more simulation than previous games is what I'm getting out of this. So it's still going to be a very arcade-ish game, to the point where not everything makes sense. You know, you can do these things like break from 200 to 0 in a second, but maybe there's the sim portion of the game where taking the racing line is always the quickest, and doing different tuning things and upgrading stuff. You know, that all sounds very interesting. As players progress through the game, they'll earn extra liveries for their vehicles, player cards, teammates, successes, and flying medals. AI drivers will also push the players to their limits. So this sounds very interesting here. Extra liveries for their vehicles. So that's going to be the rewards, basically, for getting through each thing. What I also saw here was player cards. I thought that was very interesting as well. Teammates, and like I said, you get your flying medals as well every time you progress through the game. And it's nice to see that AI drivers will also push the players to their limit. Does that mean we're going to see very hard AI, or AI that is always, you know, diving up that inside line and stuff? So that is going to be interesting. Here is what I've seen a lot in the trailer, and is also backed up on this website here. The game will also feature a realistically simulated damage system that will affect performance, and will feature a nemesis system which AI drivers will try and take their revenge on players. So there is a lot in this little paragraph here. First off, the realistically simulated damage system. So this is basically where the simulation comes in the sim arcade game is what I'm getting out of this. We can see it in the trailer, like the headlights being cracked. You know, if you get hit and you're rubbing tires, maybe you lose a little bit of tire wear. So that's going to be very interesting there as well. Also, what we've seen here, the Nemesis system. This sounds very fun. So say you crash into Bobby Bob over here in turn 1. Well, when it comes down to the end of the race, and you guys are doing a drag race to the very end, Bobby Bob might just take you out as well. So if you made it this far in the video, comment Bobby Bob will take you out, and maybe that will happen. Finally here, for endurance and stock racing, Fernando Alonso will also be in the game, which is interesting. What Fernando is going to be doing in this game. So it sounds a lot of fun. I will definitely keep you guys updated when we get some cars and maybe some other reveals. I'm sure we'll see something at E3 possibly. But yeah, keep a lookout for September 13th. There's not a whole lot of games around September 13th. Forza, Need for Speed, those are the main two. Those don't come out at that time. We're not getting a new crew game this year. So this should be the only game to play in September, and should be very, very fun. So thanks for watching this video. Once again, comment Bobby Bob. I will love the comment. See you guys next time. Peace.